Hello everyone, this is my first video. I have decided to do an LP of a Castlevania game, obviously. But I've never actually played this one, except for the first handful of moments, which is not a whole lot, but I guess it should be enough to at least get me to where I'm going. I am Fenrir. You can call me by whatever you really want. You know, my YouTube name, my real name, which is on my channel, and you'll probably hear it plenty of times coming soon. And yeah, this is Harmony of Dissonance. It is, well, chronologically, I'm not quite sure where it lands in the actual series, but I guess that's what the backstory is for. I know it involves just a Belmont who is a direct descendant of Simon Belmont from the original games. Again, I'm extremely fond of this series, as it's like the only vampire story I can actually stomach anymore. But it has a solid background, and I just love the game. Awesome gameplay. Personal favorite, Symphony of the Night, of course. That's probably everyone's favorite Castlevania game. This is just a little bit of backstory as to why this game is taking place. I guess the Belmont this time around had a childhood friend named Liddy, and his best friend found out that she had been kidnapped and had chased after her, but only got injured and had to come back without much, but got just to come help him search for their friend, I guess. Please don't bash me too bad. This is my very first attempt at this. You can't be any worse than your first time. I'm also very nervous about this, but this is how it starts, I guess, and I'm open to criticism, of course, but please be gentle. Like I said, this is my first time. I guess Justin and Maxim just arrived at Dracula's castle, or what was rumored to be Dracula's castle, rather, and are now talking about running in to save their friend. And it opens just as a whip. Standard whip. I don't know if he gets anything else, and that is a big suit of armor. I know what it is. Again, I played through the first few moments. It seems kinda unfair that most Castlevania games anymore do this, but they have an increasing amount of big things chasing after you in the openings. I've played Portrait of Ruin, Order of Ecclesia, and they all seem to have big evil things that you can't really damage right off the bat chasing you. Well, I know Portrait of Ruin did, but I can't remember if Order of Ecclesia did. First area of the game. Very traditional. Seeing as this will probably pan out to be a decent sized game, I won't be boring you with very many things. We just got leather armor. If I have to do major backtracking, I'll skip the boring parts. No, I'll try to be fair about it. I hate bats. I might also add that I'm not actually using a controller for this. I know that's not really an excuse for bad play, but I'm going to suck at this in future LPs if this goes well enough. Leather boots. And that was, and are, skeletons. Meh. I'm not doing too hot. And we have obtained the Soul Orb, and what it does is it shows how much damage we are actually doing to the enemies when we hit them. I'm more of a fan of beat them down until they die, but, you know, if the game were to hand me something like that, I wouldn't mind at all. Sometimes I like being specific. If I'm not doing a whole lot of damage to a boss, I like to know. So, thank you, Konami, and we just saw a floating eyeball in the background. How pleasant. This is apparently a dead end. Most obviously placed. Again, I don't know the level design very well, but it looks very simple, and we have leveled up. Keen. I don't know the early series. Life Max Up. I haven't really gotten a good chance to play the original games, which is a shame, because they're classics, and I really should get around to playing them. I've played through Symphony of the Night, I've played through Dawn of Sorrow, Order of Ecclesia, Portrait of Ruin. I haven't been Order of Ecclesia yet, but I'm getting to it. It's a great game. But otherwise, I'm only familiar with the more recent games than the older ones from the original Nintendo. I desperately need to change that, though. Some of the best games, I guess, are from the olden days. I'm a huge fan of the olden days, actually. I strongly prefer... damn it. I think those are just... I don't know the names of them yet. I forget the actual proper name used in all the other games. So, I'll get back to you on that when the game decides to give me an item that tells me what the hell I'm beating down. If it happens. I hope it does. This is more of an introductory and me trying to do an LP. My commentary might be kind of boring at times, I apologize. It's a Castlevania game. What do you do? And we come to our first save point. This is honestly as far as I've ever made it. At least in this one. So, whatever comes after this, I have absolutely no idea about. I can only assume it's going to be Castlevania-like. Yeah. No much surprise there. There's an area back here, so I figured I'll go check that first. Ooh, heart. Heart max up. The weapons. I think I strongly prefer the cross/boomerang thing. I was originally planning on doing Super Castlevania 4, asshole, as my first LP, but my recording seems to lag the hell out of the game, and I just don't want to play an exceedingly laggy game, so as soon as I figure that out, and as soon as I'm done with this one, I will be more than happy to do Super Castlevania 4. Because I have to go this way. And we come to the Marble Corridor. Again, I have absolutely no idea where I'm going, what I'm doing, how long this game is going to be. Asshole. We have the rubber armor. It is better than leather. That's unusual. Let's go with it. Damn it. Let's go with it then. Thank you, random. Oh shit. And we all know that is death. How peachy. Right-hand man of Dracula in every game. Guess it is. Very traditional so far. And if I had to fight him right now, I know I'd get my ass kicked, so quit complaining, Just A. probably a good thing. Castle map 1. I'm not at all certain how you... It's probably select, but I'll do that next video. I dislike these guys in every game they're in. Nah. Money! I hope to make it to another... Ooh, pushable! Down the hole. I hope to make it to the second save point before the video ends. Hopefully I don't run out of time before that. Ah. Level up! For the record, I'm not going to be playing Circle of the Moon. That game is seriously out to get me. Some of you might think it's easy. I think it's bloody difficult, so ow, ow. And I could be like a lot of people and say, you know, maybe my reaction time would be better with an actual controller, but I'm not going to bore you with that. Ice book. Huh. Interesting. When combined with a sub-weapon, user can cast many ice spells. Let's turn that on. I don't know how to do any of that. Damn it. You know what? This is probably going to have to be the end of the video. I don't know exactly how much time I have left, but this has been part 1 of Castlevania, Harmony of Dissonance, and next time I will be in the first save room, because I haven't been to the second one yet, and I don't want to miss anything. So I will start part 2 at the first save room. This has been Fenrir, and for all of those watching, see you next time.